Asking my ex to take me back in the dark. Let's
What would it take for us to get back together?
let's watch this.
The first step would obviously be sobriety. When's the last time you smoked?
Yeah, like a week. I don't know.
That didn't sound confident at
I
all.
don't know the date. I didn't write the date down in my calendar.
Please, no more cut. Look, okay, look. This just this one video. I just want to see. Just this one video. I want to see.
What are you doing here?
I am Sam, and I'm going to be talking to my ex-girlfriend.
What do you want to say?
I'm hoping to get some closure. I think just the way that things ended with us, it's just been hard for me to move on.
Yeah, I think that there were resolutions and sort of developments that have happened since we ended things that I would like to talk about.
Why don't you feel closure?
I feel like we didn't really get into the nitty-gritty of like why we broke up. It just kind of ended and we transitioned into being friends.
Why in the dark?
I'm more of a confrontational person, but I find that other people aren't, so I think that it's more comfortable for other people either to do things over the phone or not face-to-face, although I guess this will be, but...
Silversocks_ has just cheered 1 bit. Trey, were you born with both female and male parts?
First of all, you spelled male wrong. Second of all, be right back, chat. Recording attempt number 2, asking my ex to take me back in the dark. Sorry.
But we won't see each other.
Well, you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Lights off.
Lights off, chat. Hold on, chat. Lights off. Lights off. Can y'all see me? I know I'm black.
Hi.
Hey.
Yo!
Oh, did I just touch your face?
I'm like still
Should I try to
closing
get
my
closer,
eyes.
or- Oh, I feel like we're too close.
Hi.
Hey. Do you want to explain why we're here today?
Well, I think you know that I'm very sorry for the way things ended with us.
I feel like every time you say you're sorry, it just kind of like feels like a slap in the face because I gave you so many chances to fix things, and to just turn around and say, oh, I'm sorry, with no action to back it up was just heartbreaking.
Oh my God, what did he do?
You sorry for?
I'm sorry for lying to her.
About what?
Smoking.
Weed, alcohol, and some other stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to tell you that I'm sorry. I think that I would start out with that. I think there's a lot that I have to apologize for.
I honestly stopped feeling special, you know. A lot of the things stopped that were there in the early stages of our relationship that, like, you know, won me over. Part of me feels like you kind of chose work over me, but I also know that, like, I didn't have a job at the time, so that was a lot of responsibility for you.
You traumatized me a lot when it comes to relationships. I've spent the last 2 years overcoming that and healing from that, and I think this is kind of the final thing to really heal from that trauma.
Dang, y'all been broken up for 2 years? Holy man.
Unfortunately, when I look back on our memories, majority of them are bad.
Yeah, it hurts.
And one of those memories was you wanted to go meet up with one of your friends who was in town. And you had been drinking a little too much, and when we got there, you just took tequila shots from him and everything. While I was sitting on the couch, I look over and you're kissing him in the kitchen.
I got so drunk that night that...
I mean, but can you really control yourself if you're drunk? You know, I don't drink. I'm gonna say that now. I don't drink, so I wouldn't know. But you're tongue to tongue action kissing on the couch, drunk as fuck, girl. And you know, well, I don't know what it's like to be drunk, so I wouldn't know.
Fell asleep naked in my own house alone and peed in my closet.
It's something that you peed in your closet.
Yeah, that was not my best night.
Oh my God, you did what in your closet? Butt booty naked on the couch? At home alone? What? Girl, get yourself together.
It's weird to me to think about little moments that you remember that I don't, because they were insignificant to me, but they weren't to you.
I mean, the roughest part of our relationship was probably the beginning. You getting over your addiction, but it just ended up being a recurring issue.
I feel like part of me took you for granted a lot, but I also felt taken for granted myself.
And that was the last thing I wanted to do, was make you feel like you're being taken for granted. It was so surreal starting to date you like during the pandemic.
No, yeah, we had so much time together.
And then coming back to reality from that is like, it took like 1,000 steps back.
Every time that you made your decisions, did you consider what was at stake? Because I had told you every time, right? I'd always threatened the relationship if you had relapsed or went behind my back.
I feel like I kind of didn't let myself think about the consequences.
Can I see him without this like green, without this like glow in the dark filter on? I want to see what this nigga look like.
I just kind of...
You chose not to, or?
Probably.
I think one of the biggest dynamics that we had was that you would have very high expectations for me. So I would try to reach whatever standard you set for me, and the moment I got there, you would act like I didn't reach it at all. I remember that.
I can't wait for another lockdown. No. I'm trying to be free. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Okay.
Conversation kind of that I told you that you never told me you were proud of me or anything like that, and you're like, why would I be proud of you? You haven't done anything to make me proud of you.
I had a problem with sort of like the negative self-talk in my head, you know, like coaching myself, you know, like, what the fuck are you doing? You're doing this wrong. How are you fucking this up? I think it's been a total slap in the face of how I expected myself to be and other people.
Emiliano, is there anything you think I could give you in terms of closure? Any questions you have unanswered?
Yeah, would you want to get back together at some point?
Well, first of all, I would have to not be seeing somebody right now. In a hypothetical sense, hypothetically. Honestly, if we had more time for each other, that's one of the biggest things for me, is like quality time. Like right place, right time type of thing.
What would it take for us to get back together?
The first step would obviously be sobriety. When's the last time you smoked?
Yeah, like a week. I don't know.
That didn't sound confident at
I don't
all.
know the date. I didn't write the date down in my calendar.
So we're with a 9 bits.
Silversocks _
I don't
has
think
just
that
cheered 9 bits.
We can even be friends because you'd only be getting half of what you wanted. And I feel like us communicating kind of makes it harder for you to like get over that idea of like hoping and like regret and all those things.
Yeah, I think that after we called things off for the final
Silversocks
time,
_ has just cheered 1 bit.
Are you done? Are you done?
Silversocks _ has just cheered 1 bit.
I think that it was a really weird situation for me because I didn't really mourn our breakup for like a year. I don't know if it was just, you know, how I used to be really busy and doing things all the time, just sort of like distracted. And so I think that that was, at first it wasn't anything to me, and then it kind of hit me like a wall.
I thought I was fully healed from that, but intuition is weird. And I was thinking about, before I got the text for this, I was thinking about the fact that I want to heal from this fully.
Yeah.
Yo, Leon Roar, welcome to the stream, buddy. We're live on Twitch right now, Leon. So you're missing a lot of stuff being on TikTok. So come to the Twitch, bro. Link in bio.
And so it felt like the perfect timing to really just let it go.
Do you think closure's possible at this point?
I think so, with time. Hoping that this conversation helps with that.
I don't know if I'll fully ever get over you going behind my back, but again, like you said, time heals, and I'm ready for the healing.
Overall, I am so sorry. I want to say that I hope that you really realize your self-worth and how cool of a person that you are, and I hope that this isn't something that you need to do that, because you don't need me to tell you that. I don't know if it's necessarily closure, but just kind of, I guess it would be closure.
Yeah, thank you.
Lights on.
Hi.
Hi. Can I hug you?
Sure.
How was that?
It was cool.
It was cool.
Why is he so red in the face? Holy.
I felt like I could say a little bit more of what I haven't said to him before.
I liked it.
Silver, get out of my TikTok live.
A lot. It was...
It's less stressful.
Oh. Just finished making content. Okay, gotcha, newbie. He. Look at this guy, chat. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here, chat. Y'all can't tell me, you wouldn't, you know. You know what? I'm just gonna finish the video. I'm not even gonna finish speaking on that subject.
Stressful. You couldn't see the faces I was making either. So when you were talking,
Same.
Same.
I mean, some faces were made. You did the same thing. What you looking at me like
You're
that
right,
for?
you're right. I can't judge.
I feel like this has brought us closer. Like,
No, honestly, I do.
Can we get a bathroom tour? And now newbies in the TikTok live. Well, y'all get out of here and come. Y'all want to take a bathroom tour? Are you weird? For what? I mean, I could. I just cleaned it. I want to see your toilet. Thank God I just cleaned it.
I feel like we help each other get out of our comfort zones,
That's true.
whether we're dating or we're not.
Yeah.
Very true.
Is there a future friendship here? Is there a future
Hold on.
unblocking from social media?
I don't know about friendship. I think just acquaintances, probably, at least for now. Knowing that you understand your role in our relationship helps me be able to move on and not hold any hatred for her. I just think this was the closure that we needed. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Lights on. That was cool. I'll be the judge of if it's clean. Anyways, sorry. YouTube, I'm on TikTok live, you feel me? So you're weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, at least they know now not to. I mean, the one guy, I definitely